Bet you were expecting something else here, huh? No, I totally didn't pull this game out so I could stall. What are you talking about? This is SNK Gals Fighters for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. Neo Geo Pocket Color is just such a cavalcade of underappreciated fighting games that are actually pretty good, and this is definitely one of them. So a couple years before this, Capcom put out a game called Pocket Fighter. Sort of this kidified, chipified fighting game style that other games were doing, and since Capcom did it, SNK is going to do it as well. So they waited a while until they had a platform that could actually appreciate the concept. Except they took this one step further and decided to hold a special tournament for it. The Queen of Fighters tournament, where the prize is a talisman that can grant the winner any wish they desire. Yeah, this all sounds about right. So, it's not your typical King of Fighters, it's the Queen of Fighters. And you will see exactly what I mean once we start playing. So cast list, not necessarily limited to King of Fighters characters, despite this entire top row being King of Fighters characters. We have Nakaruru from Samurai Showdown, Shermie, another King of Fighters character, Shiki from Samurai Showdown games on a console even more obscure than the Neo Geo, the Hyper Neo Geo, and Akari from the Last Blade series. For this one, obviously, we have to pick a character that originated from the King of Fighters. I was debating on who to actually select for this, but when it came down to it, why not the original damsel in distress of SNK? I not need item is fine. Thank for asking. So, systems. There is running. There are heavy attacks, there's rolls, there's back rolls. All typical stuff you've seen in SNK games before. It's just this time you have attacks that are more over the top than usual. I will say this. Gameplay elements aside, this game is incredibly fun to play and control. It's a lot looser than you might expect, but that definitely adds to its playability. So yes, that was a giant hammer. Your eyes do not deceive you. But this is definitely a solid idea that SNK capitalized on. We have a lot of cool female fighting game characters in our back pocket. Why don't we put them together in one game? Have a little fun with it. The best part is that if you finish someone with a super combo, you get a nice little illustration and animation to go along with it. So it is absolutely worth getting that super kill. Also, yes, by kookiness, I of course mean there are moves where you can literally call on characters connected to your playable character. Like, Yuri literally calls Mr. Karate in for the assist. Okay, Shiki. Yeah, it just kind of... So Yuri's little Shoryu Repot just... It kind of keeps on going for a bit. Absolutely taking influence from Pocket Fighter with some of these moves. His big ol' hand slap is a demonstration enough of that. I do like the little tired animation after 9 straight uppercuts. Like, this game's charm does not go unnoticed. Yeah, we're fighting in a bathhouse because why not? The hot spring stage, yes. A natural location. A natural location for a tournament match to occur. I mean, Street Fighter 3 had one. There's another little animation for you. I'm trying to get as many of those as I can in this playthrough, but per the usual, CPU's not cooperating, which fair enough. I do like the little wind-up punch before the not burn knuckle. I find it pity that Mr. Karate move is actually kind of bad. If you try to do it in the opponent's face, it just has no effect. It is worth noting, of course, because this is SNK we're talking about, music's actually pretty good too. Yeah, she just keeps on going with that, all while doing hand signals. So Akari's kind of a weird character to fight in, like, under these circumstances, considering she literally uses paranormal demons to teleport from place to place. They literally spit her out on top of you. It is worth noting just the time frame of when this game is released. Athena is in her KOF 99 uniform. Just so they don't try to make another new Athena design. Combos are so fun in this game. Even if they are kind of basic, it's how smooth the game controls. You can just do them and not have to worry so much about when to cancel. You can just cancel. We got you. But now things get interesting. Wait, what? Who is this? Say hello to Yuki Kushinada. Yes, she is a playable character in this game. Who in the world is Yuki Kushinada? Well, she's Kyo Kusanagi's girlfriend, making her playable debut. Her one, and to my knowledge, only time she's been a playable character. Let alone, she's rarely ever acknowledged, aside from, like, KOF 97 and the King of Fighters Kyo, which sadly gonna have to do a hard pass on that game. She can be a bit of a hassle just because she has no real fighting experience. What can she do? She can scream really loud. And it causes words to appear. And as we all know, words can hurt. She is kind of a pest with that book bag of hers, but otherwise, yeah, leave this to the real fighters. Okay, now for the real sub-boss. Okay, Web, let's make this nice and fun. I'll uppercut over there eventually. Getting punished. Fine. You don't want to be cooperative. Got her. Okay, I got explosives. I'll be sure to remember that. But if you think things have been off the wall now, behold, Ms. X. She is the final opponent. When we beat her, the talisman is ours. So yeah, not even hiding it. Let's call her by her proper name at this point. So Ms. X fights very similarly to Yuri from the King of Fighters. His moves remain intact with her fighting style. She also hits really hard. As a result, kindly to that. A little laugh trying to emulate Yuri's signature motions. Need to not get carried away with those. We might actually need them. Oh dear. She's a bit of a handful. An invitation? Sure. You do get some items throughout. Don't ask me what they do or what their purpose is. Believe me, I could not tell you. Besides, some of them have no effect anyway. But let's power up our Mighty Bops. It is worth noting the items you are given have a limited supply. Like, you only get one of a particular item. At least one at a time. Ooh. That's certainly not on my end. The Mizex with her big hands have a few good ways to keep you out. Mostly a good anti-air. It's not gonna stop me, granted. Like I said. Sorry. The animations are really good. With that, the true queen is crowned. Splash sound. Poor Yuri. Well, she got her wish. She got the talisman back. You know, they say be careful what you wish for, But despite this looking like some spin-off they did for fun, SNK put their all into this one. And it actually shows in overall playability, fan service, fun factor. Like, this ain't no ordinary title. It's actually very fun for what it is. You can actually grab this on the Nintendo Switch by itself, and if you're into the more fun, kooky side of fighting games, it's definitely worth a pickup. You'll be pleasantly surprised. And there's even a couple of things to unlock along the way. But I guess there's no delaying the inevitable.